going to school in tyres. Instead of tables and chairs in classrooms, bombshells litter the floor. Despite the hardships, teachers are determined to make do and educate any children that they can.
Most of the teachers have been displaced. Our city is still unstable. Many schools are not functioning. Some are totally destroyed, some are partially destroyed. Others are occupied by militants.
The students are so determined to learn that they're pitching in and clearing up the damage.
I love my school and I love to learn. I'd like to continue until I complete my high school studies. We are keen on keeping our school clean as it is the place we receive our education.
And the situation is no better in the capital, Sanaa.
Actually, we face many problems here in educational centers. Many schools suffer from lack of teachers. Yes, and the mood of students is very, very, very bad.
Since the war escalated in Yemen 19 months ago, the United Nations says that it's documented and verified more than 1,000 children who have been recruited as child soldiers. The UN Children's Organization, UNICEF, say kids who remain in school lack basic facilities and textbooks. There's no apparent end in sight to the war in one of the poorest countries in the world, either militarily or through peace talks. The next generation of Yemenis are growing up, many without a basic education and their schools in ruins. Imran Khan, out.
So today we're going to the Osman Valley, which is one of the furthest and most remote parts of Amran. The place we're going to today takes several hours to get there, but now that it's started raining it might take more, and it's possible we'll get trapped there as well because there are no roads and it's right in the valley. But the worst thing is the people in this community, they can't reach us to get medical help. So this is why we have to go out there to where they are to help them. They have no money and no means of transport to get to a health facility, so as soon as someone is showing symptoms of cholera, then there's nothing they can do. Since the start of the cholera outbreak, we've treated close to 10,000 people for cholera in our health facilities, but it hasn't been enough. And we realize we have to get out to where the people are that have no access to our health facilities at all. So there's people living out here. They're some of the most poorest in the country. They already have high rates of malnutrition, malaria every year, and they have no money. They have no way to get to our health facility when they start getting sick. So we've had some really, really sad stories from people that have become sick and then died in a few hours in their home. And after this, we wanted to come out and help them be able to access some treatment, and also to provide them with purification for water sources, with soap for hand washing, and jerry cans as well to be storing the water safely. It's just really basic things like this that are helping people to survive in the cholera outbreak. Here we've set up an oral rehydration point. So this means in the community people can come and access oral rehydration solution, which is what is needed in a cholera outbreak. It's not much more complicated than that unless you have a severe case, and then they go to the hospital for IV fluids. But here's the first step for people that are very far away and they can already receive treatment that's provided in the communities.
في الشارع بس مثل القلص طالع يروي وصل ما قد وفد درجة أكثر بجرح بمفد درجة هو أخوتي مثل قصعة المنقر مثل القصعة حق المنقر ما إحنا دارين عايش فيه هو سعير ويموت.
We are seeing patients who are coming in with landmine injuries, which is something that's become a bigger and bigger issue